Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. I'm going to show how I do this. It's not a tutorial, I'm just showing how to do the different stitches across over cable, because there's ordinary cables here and there's these ones who you're going in, under and over and around, and these are done slightly different to these cables, so how you cross over these ones. So I've done a part of this is the front of a jacket I'm busy doing. Right. This is the jacket that I'm doing, and this is the panel with the Celtic cable. So I'm going to knit across this row and show you how I do these, how the difference between ordinary crossover and the Celtic crossover, because you want, you know, your different stitches going this way and that way, and these ones are just ordinary knit stitches, what you hold on the cable needle, and what is on the other needle that you knit are just knit stitches, but these ones are knit and purl stitches, and you have to know which ones are which. And this is my cable needle. It's just an ordinary cable needle. I don't use any of those fancy ones with the extra pieces in the middle, and not this does me. So I need my cable needle. And we have first two stitches are purl. This puts an edge at the side of the cable. And then this cable is sloping towards the right that way. So you do that at the back. So I'm taking two stitches off the needle, holding them at the back. And then knitting the next two stitches off the needle. And then knitting those two stitches off the cable needle. Then you can see that's sloping over to the right. The cable needle down there. Now I'm going to purl the next two stitches, and then I'll have to look at the pattern to see which ones I'm doing next, because there's a lot of different crossovers on here. And I'm on to the 11th. So I've cabled 4 back, purl 2, I'm going to knit 2 now. Knit 2 stitches. And then the next, I have to cross 4 back, not just cable 4, it's cable cross 4 back. So I have to take the first 2 stitches, which are purl, off onto the cable hook. The cable needle, sorry, I keep thinking it's a crochet hook. And then I'm knitting the next 2 stitches. And then I'm going to purl the 2 stitches off the cable needle. That's cable needle down again, and then I'm going to purl 2, next 2 stitches, purl 2, And the next cable is an ordinary cable back, so it's leaning to the right. So I'm taking the first 2 stitches off that needle out of the way. The first 2 stitches off the needle onto the cable needle, holding that at the back, and I'm going to knit the next 2 stitches. And then knit the stitches off the cable needle, which are knit. That's an ordinary cable crossover. Cable needle, and then I'll have to purl 2 now. Purl 2 stitches. And the next is a cable crossover front. So I take the first 2 stitches and hold it at the front of the work. And the next 2 stitches on the needle are purl. So purl those 2 stitches. And then I'm going to knit those 2 stitches off the cable needle. So that was 2 purl stitches and 2 knit stitches. That's crossed over this time. And then I have to knit 2, purl 2, and the next cable is an ordinary crossover, but we want it crossing over into the left. So we take the first 2 stitches off the cable needle and hold it at the front of the work, and then knit the next 2 stitches, and then knit the 2 off the cable needle. And that's just an ordinary crossover, so there's no different stitches, it's just all knit. And that's that whole panel done, what was necessary to cross the stitches. And the rest of the thing I just have to knit across. It's going to be, the jacket here is going to be folded in here. That's where this is a slip stitch all the way down there, because it's going to be folded in, and that is the front of the bands on the front of the jacket, and they're going to be stitched down on the inside. So that's how you do the different kinds of cable for a Celtic cable pattern. It looks complicated and it seems intricate, but it's not quite as complicated or intricate as you think. It's just remembering that you have to knit stitches and purl stitches in the middle of cables, some of the cables, that's it. So that's my video for today. If you'd like to see a bit more, thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll show you something another day. So bye for now.